Welcome to News West 9's West Texas View with Johnny Lou Avery.
Welcome to the West Texas View. I'm Johnny Lou Avery, and as I promised you last week, our guest again today is Jim Wise. He's on the board of directors for the Remuda Quarter Horse Association, and they're getting ready to put on a big quarter horse show in Midland at the Horseshoe on March the 23rd through the 26th. And it is going to be something you just can't miss. I didn't realize until last week that it's free. And you need to bring all of your family, including grandkids and nieces and nephews, because this is an opportunity to get to interact with the horses and the riders and all of the people that are connected with horses and answer lots of questions. You'll also meet some young people that are in a 4-H club. And this is such wonderful training for young people that we always encourage everybody to get involved in that. But Jim, it's such a pleasure to have you back, and I want to tell you that I thought I knew everything I needed to know about horse shows, but I didn't even know anything. So I'm so glad that you're going to take the time to come back. Last week you told us a little bit about yourself, but for the new viewers, tell us a little bit again. You're involved. You've got a family that's always been involved avocationally with horses and animals, but you also are involved in other horse associations and other groups.
Yes, I am a member of the American Quarter Horse Association and have been, and also our local Sand Hills Stock Show and Rodeo. We have a horse show with that also, and I'm involved with both the horse show and the rodeo, and I'm executive vice president over the youth events for that organization.
Great.
And so I am involved in some other horse stuff here in Midland, Odessa area, and have been for many years.
And so I'm assuming you're heading up the scholarship program.
Yes, we have scholarship programs in both. Just to plug Sand Hills just a little bit, we give away about $125,000 a year in scholarships and monies to kids.
$125,000 a year?
To kids.
That is amazing.
Yes, we kind of pride ourselves. That's what that organization was started for. Is for the rodeo was actually developed to help raise funds for the livestock organization and the youth that are showing in that, and we've expanded into other divisions that have promoted youth in other ways. And so our show is pretty much about, even though the rodeo seems to be the thing you hear and see the most, that's what draws the crowds, but those monies are designed to be able to be given back to the future of all of us, really.
And to the future of a way of life that is if we don't hang on to it, it'll disappear.
Yes.
And that'll be such a shame. And so much time and effort has gone into, over the years, the breeding and honing of this breed, this quarter horse breed, that a lot of people think it's the most beautiful horse. And I've been to Ruidoso for the running of the Futura, and always love to go every year when they have the races from Memorial Day all the way through till September. And so you don't stop to think about how do those horses get there, and who learns how to train them, and the riders and all of that. So they get to a spectator that maybe has not had anything to do with horses is really going to be up close and personal with these horses as much as they want to be.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
so you start out, and on Friday night you have you said the barrel races and some of the other speed races.
Barrels and poles. And barrels are, you have 3 barrels set up in a triangle pattern, and you run a clover leaf around them, and you're timed.
And that's females.
That's all.
Females and males. Okay.
You know, typically if you go to a rodeo, then the barrel racers, pro Barrel Racers Association, that is typically women that run that. But in a quarter horse world, you can have trainers training a horse for someone, so you'll have all genders, all ages running barrels.
And then is the poles the same way?
poles are, you have 6 poles set up and they have to weave through those, going away from the timer, and then weave back through them, coming back across the time for a timed event, and the person that has the lowest time is the winner.
And that's several age ranges and male and female.
That's right. We don't separate gender in the quarter horse business, so it's just age. Okay. You don't compete against a professional if you're a novice. So those kind of things. But men and women, they're all equal in the quarter horse business.
That is wonderful. I like that. But tell me though, what is the youngest and what's the oldest normally in a? Because I have a friend that she still does barrel racing in rodeos, and she's in her 50s.
We have a lady that comes to our shows from Tatum, New Mexico, that is actually a legend in the quarter horse business. That is, I believe, Miss Jones is 83 years old now.
Wow.
And she participates in the barrels, and she participates in all the other events throughout the day. Her husband comes with her, and he's her groom. And then we have kids in the walk trot class that are 3 and 4 years old.
Oh my goodness! And what fun it would be to watch that age participate. Well, watch all the ages participate.
Absolutely. Yeah, Miss Jones is absolutely amazing. She just climbs from one horse to, she never gets off the horse to the ground. She just climbs from one horse to another as she changes classes or events.
Oh my goodness. Well, and so then you do that Friday night, so that's a great night for a family to come.
Yes.
Then starting at 8 o'clock the next morning, you start with what?
We'll start with halter, which is kind of like you mentioned in the last show, a dog show. It's kind of the same type of thing. You're showing, that's right, you're showing the animal for conformation. And
showing its sleekness and its beauty and its pretty
they're shined
coat
up and
all of
brushed
that.
and yes, absolutely.
And they're prancing. They know how to prance.
Yeah, they're a little fresh, and they're fed well, and they're kind of like the bodybuilders of the
they're flexing their muscles.
Yes, they are.
We're gonna have to take a break right now, but we'll be back in just a minute and continue this conversation, because Jim is just full of good information about us, and I hope that we have motivated you to put it on your calendar and that you'll be there on March the 23rd through the 26th, and we're going to tell about something special that's going to happen on the 26th. See you in just a minute.
Stay tuned. West Texas View will be right back.